Hi. Okay, so we are finishing up our unit on adjectives, and adjectives are words that describe a noun. There's lots of ways that you can describe a noun. So we've talked a little bit about EREST. So something is hairier than, my dog is hairier than your dog, and your dog is smaller than my dog. And Mason's dog is the smallest of all three dogs. So it's ER and EST, and that compares. Those are comparing adjectives. And then there is color. So like a red or a blue or a purple of your necklace, right? So she has a red necklace on, and Micah has a silver necklace. So that is one way to use adjectives, because you're using color and that gives you more. Because I can say Kiana is wearing a necklace. But if I say Kiana is wearing a pink necklace, that's even more descriptive. If I was saying Kiana is wearing a beaded pink necklace, that's even more descriptive. Do you see? So adding adjectives helps me in my mind picture, because when you say a necklace, I might picture something I wear at my house. Or when you say a bracelet, I might picture something I have. And you are picturing something totally different because of what you have. So that's why we give adjectives, to help us see it better or clearer in our brains. Okay? Right now, we're going to talk about this one, how many, and also what kind. So let's say I had a sentence with, I found butterflies. So I found butterflies. That's really bad writing, but I found butterflies. That is cool. And I hear butterflies, so I'm thinking that must be more than one. What if you said, I found 10 butterflies? I found 10 butterflies. So then now that adjective 10 tells me how many butterflies you found, right? Or I have what kind of butterfly. So I found 10 monarch. MONARCA. Monarch butterflies, right? So butterflies come in lots of different shapes and colors. But you and I both know that the monarch butterflies are the ones that are orange and black and white. So finding 10 of those beautiful butterflies is a really exciting find, right? So what kind and how many? Usually they're right in front of the noun. So when we're talking about a certain noun, that adjective is going to be right in front of that noun. Do you see this one? This is your first one. And then the next one is going to be colorful adjectives. So colorful, what they mean by colorful adjectives is, can you make the story or your sentence even better? For example, you can say, that sandwich tastes bad. So I know that it tastes bad. I probably don't want to eat it. But if I was to use a more colorful adjective, I could say, that sandwich tastes rotten. That to me makes me know that that's not a good thing to eat. That it tastes bad, but it's rotten. Ugh, I don't want that. So instead of bad, I chose rotten. So let's just say I had the stars were pretty. Yeah, the stars are pretty, right? Stars are pretty. That's a good one. Is there a better word than pretty? Something that would make it a little bit more exciting. How about the stars were like diamonds, or the stars were shining, or the stars were glittering? Okay, so those adjectives are giving you a little bit more description than just, oh, pretty. Pretty's not a bad word. It's just, give me more description. And that's what they mean by colorful adjectives, okay? So you have colorful adjectives. Then the next thing you're going to look at, sometimes when you have adjectives, or you have something happening and you have to describe it, then you want to add more than one. So let's just say we have the red small ant climbed the tree. Okay, do you see that? So we have the red small ant climb the tree. Now, red and small are both adjectives describing the ant. So because we have two, we need to put a comma so that we know that this is a list about our ant. Red, small, ant. So you don't need a comma if it's before the noun. But let's say we had the black shiny and large stone was in the yard. Okay, what you're going to do here is you're going to say, okay, now I have three adjectives, black, shiny, and large. Those are all describing the stone, right? So I'm going to put a comma here, black, comma, shiny, comma, and large. And the reason we did that is because before the and, you always want to have a comma if it's in a list. Black, shiny, and large. Those are three adjectives describing our stone, and you're having a list, okay? This one gives you a couple different options and a couple different ways to practice that, okay? Then you have a review on the front and the back, and those are all things that you are going to use to practice your writing. I am going to mark on your page if I want you to skip something. Otherwise, I want you to try and do it, okay? And that is your language for this week. I hope that it is encouraging to you, and I hope that you're seeing how adjectives can make your writing more exciting and more beautiful. Next week, you're going to have an English test, but then we are going to start using all of those skills that you've learned to write a book report. So you're going to read a book, and then you're going to use adjectives to describe it and to tell us about it. Okay, that is what I have.